Hey guys, my name is Elizabeth McGrath and I am a student of Dr. Jeremiah Reardon. Today I will be going over personality traits, so let's get into it. Personality traits. These are the objectives of the presentation. We are going to cover the big 5 personality traits that comprise the Factor 5 model of personality, the facets of each trait, the high and low dimensions of each trait, and how the combination of traits and social learning affects one's personality. Robert McCrae and Paul Costa discovered the 5-factor model, which breaks down personality into 5 broad traits. John Johnson has taken this model and created a personality test called IPIP-NEO, which determines your strongest and weakest traits of personality. The link shown will take you to John Johnson's test if you would like to give the test a try for yourself. The big 5 personality traits are listed here. They are openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. So, branching off of our big 5 traits, we then have facets or subtraits. Broad personality traits can be broken down into narrower facets or aspects of the traits. Facets are categorized into both low and highs of each dimension. Openness, the tendency to appreciate new art, ideas, values, feelings, and behaviors. A person who enjoys the outdoors is a prime example of someone who exhibits the openness personality trait. Also listed are both the high and low facets of this trait. A low scorer of the trait would be someone more down to earth and who has narrower interests, as opposed to a higher scorer who is more creative and untraditional. Conscientiousness, the tendency to be careful, to be on time for appointments, to follow rules, and to be hardworking. Do you know a very safe driver? Someone who always wears their seatbelt and observes the speed limit? This person is a good example of a conscientious personality. A low-scoring person is more likely to take risks, like driving erratically and not fearing the consequences, rather than following the rules of the road. Extroversion is the tendency to be talkative, sociable, and to enjoy others, and have a dominant lifestyle. I am the type of person who can walk up to a stranger and make a new friend in the matter of minutes. A person with a low score would be someone who goes out of their way to avoid strangers and finds joy in solidarity. Agreeableness, someone who goes along with others rather than asserts one's own opinions and choices. When political conversations arise, an agreeable person is likely to just go along with the conversation rather than state their own opinions. A person with a low score would have opposing views and wouldn't have a problem voicing their opinions assertively. Neuroticism is a person who frequently experiences negative emotions such as anger, worry, and sadness. For example, someone may tell you they liked your hair better before you changed it. This would make someone with neuroticism overwhelmed and self-conscious with their new look, whereas a low scorer would not care what anyone has to say about their new change. Here is a snapshot of a few questions from the IPIP-NEO test by John Johnson. Answering moderately or very in each extreme can affect the outcome of our result. This is a snapshot of my agreeable personality trait result, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Each personality trait is broken down into separate facets. Personality traits are developed as a child due to observation and learned activities through your environment. For example, if your parents always went camping with you as a kid, you are more prone to develop the openness personality trait due to your upbringing and dictate the activities you may continue to enjoy in your life. Or, if you are to engage in these things early in life and don't like them, you might be more likely to develop the opposed facet of that personality trait. Though I agree that the ocean personality traits can be used to generalize someone's personality characteristics, I also believe that it cannot be used to dictate how an individual reacts situationally. Someone who is raised in the outdoors who eventually discovers they don't enjoy it may discover they enjoy playing video games. This still gives them a sense of adventure and sociability, but in a controlled environment. So, we reviewed the Big Five personality traits, their facets, along with how sociable learning affects these traits. As you can see, we all embody our own personalities, which in turn is affected by the environment that we are raised. All right, thanks for watching, guys.